So, good morning. I'm just going to jump right into it. Welcome back. Or if this is your first time, subscribe, come back and visit me. Hey, y'all. So, God just basically gave me the green light, okay? So, with that green light comes tough decisions and a lot of hard work and dedication to yourself and to the kingdom. So I just want to welcome you. If this is your first time here, I do appreciate you for clicking on this video today. Hopefully it will be life changing because I'm expecting for my life to change from this day moving forward. And today is the day where I get to meet my favorite influencer, my person that motivated me to press play, the person I said that, like Terry Kauser said, the credit expert. This is the person that I need to get connected with. This is the ingredient that I'm missing out of my pot of spiritual gifts. This is the person that is going to take my life and my gift to the next level. Only because Latoya Okia is a person of grace, a person of information, a person of just true, authentic personality, gifts, and vulnerability. And I am so excited that I get to meet her today. And I wanted to share about my day on yesterday. Because when you invest in yourself, you wake hell up. You make hell nervous. They are so afraid that when you tap into who you are really designed to be, that you will surpass any expectations that they ever had for you, any limitations they ever put on you. You are going to take the lid off of your life and everything is going to explode from there. So on yesterday, just to make it very plain and very blunt, I had to make life-altering decisions, and I had to cut the umbilical cord. I'm going to put that video in the description because that one really just propelled me with my thinking. You have to cut the umbilical cord of things that have sucked you dry, things that have gave you pennies when you know you deserve so much more, when things have taught you so many lessons that you are going to move forward and make sure you don't treat anybody how somebody has treated you, okay? So I felt like I was on a Titanic yesterday and we were coasting along. This is me. My life was coasting along. And then God said, there's the iceberg. We hit the iceberg on yesterday. Actually, we hit it a long time ago, but just stick with me. So on the Titanic, they hit the iceberg and the whole fantasy just goes to HELL. And it becomes a life-threatening situation. So I felt like, Lord, it's the survival of the fittest out here. And some people survive. Like the lady telling the documentary on the movie, she survived. She was a survivor. I too am a survivor of BS. I too am a survivor of burying your mom and still having a smile on your face and finding a reason to wake up and inspire the world. I am also a mother. I am also just me. I am God's child, and that is enough, and so are you. So anyway, if you see your life feeling like the Titanic and you feel like you got to survive, it's the survival of the fittest, it's time for you to shake some stuff up. It's some time for you to cut some umbilical cords. It's time for you to get away from all that negativity, all of that, those things that have boggled you down. And I am encouraged on this morning and on yesterday as well. The scripture that I shared, I think it's it's 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 13. And it says, be courageous, be strong, and do everything in love. Even when you're cutting cords with people, do it in love, because most of the time the people you're dealing with, they don't know who you are, because you are discovering who you are. So you can't get mad at other people when they don't know who you are, when they have slept on your talents, because you slept on your talents. So just be courageous, be strong, and do everything in love. And in love, I mean with compassion, with tact. Try to be kind in whatever you have to do. Tough decisions sometimes rock the boat, but rocking the boat sometimes is what it takes for people to take accountability for their actions. And it's just been a little life changing. I have decided to commit 100% to my channel, to myself, to empowering my family, to taking us to the next level, to being like Tabitha Brown, retiring Travis whenever I get a chance, continuing with all the things that God had for me. And at this point, I only want to attach things to me that feel like what God has for me. And things I had attached to me previously, they just weren't doing what I needed them to do. They just weren't feeding me in a way that I was feeding it. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're just like, no, oh, that worked for a period of time, but now I'm tapping more to who I am. More I am connected with people like Latoya. I am listening to R.C. Blake's about how to be a queen, how to love myself, how to set boundaries, how to get out of toxic environments where people are acting oblivious to situations that negatively impact me. I am pressing play, moving forward, and with grace. And that sometimes offend people who are not where you are, not going where you are. And it's okay. So know that it's okay. Love yourself enough to say bye-bye. And I have to say it with a little authority because sometimes people try to play with you. So if you have allowed people to play with you, walk all over your talents, invade your spiritual energy and your angelic field that you know you have connected with God, that you know you are doing his work, you are being courageous, you are being strong, and you are doing everything in love. If you know that you have searched your heart and you've done all you can, now, like Yolanda Adams say in her song, the battle's not yours. The battle's not yours. Give it over to God and let him have his way in your life, in that situation, in that relationship, with that family member, whatever it be, with those finances, with those goals and dreams you have. The more I tap into who Jessica is designed to be, the more I get back to looking in the clouds and figuring out what messages mean, the more I impact the world. I just am getting to another place of just happiness. And sometimes it takes you to shake up your whole world, turn it upside down like a salt shaker and shake it out one by one. And eventually you'll get to a place. I started also doing the Steve Harvey, just what he said, write down like 300 things that you want. And he's right. Once you get to like 80 or 90 or 100, you're like, dang, that's all I want out of life. I'm having to research things that I want out of life, places I want to travel, investments I want to make for my daughter in the future. And the way that you get it is that you already know is yours. You already know. When I made the decision I said, God, give me a sign. God, give me a sign. God, give me a sign. And my mentor, she is the owner of Mom Ministries. She started a support group. I joined it when I was in grad school. And her name is Miss Marva. Miss Marva, I love you. I appreciate the woman that you have been in my life as a mentor, reversing out of domestic violence, learning to love myself, set boundaries, have a healthy self-esteem, somebody I can call personally and say, listen, I need some peer support. I need some mentorship. My business is going this way. My job is going that way. My marriage is going that way. Because she has been happily married for years and years. And she's also a minister. She has a lot of abundance that she has given me. And that's not to discredit anybody else who has helped me along my journey. But Miss Marva, shout out to you. The conversation we had yesterday, that was the sign. So when you ask God for anything and you already know it's yours, you have a faith of a mustard seed. God will answer you. I'm not going to say he's going to answer you in 5 minutes. It might take 2 years. Like I've been waiting for a phone call to happen for 2 years almost. And it came on yesterday once I requested for me to have some type of premonition that I'm going the right way. And I received that confirmation on today. I get to meet Latoya. Dreams do come true. I just want to tap in and inspire you on today. Just continue to work with me, grow with me, and subscribe to this channel, because when you help one person, it's going to help the next person, and it's going to allow me to help another person. When you like the videos, the algorithms, they like that. So they put you on more people's suggested feeds. So you'll get more publicity to be able to help more people. That's what this whole platform is about. That's what life coaching is about. That's what becoming a business owner is all about. You're supposed to be helping other people. Just like Latoya had to begin her journey somewhere in order to inspire me and Terry along our journey. So I'm just so excited to see where this all goes. I have faith of a mustard seed. Anybody that's trying to intercede in anything I got going on, You're going to have to get beneath my feet where God say the devil belong, okay? So I just wanted to tap in right before I am just about to make my dreams come true. And I hope that you do something today that scares you. Rock up that boat. Pretend you on a Titanic and it's life or death. What decision you going to make? You going to need to choose yourself. And I encourage you on today to choose yourself like I did on yesterday. God bless.